DJ so funky, man.
On 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Welcome to the Real Double Dose channel. This is your host Lex, coming to you straight from the heart, where the talk is real and the vibe is always live. And I hope you're all feeling great today and every day for that matter, because here serving a slice in everyday life is what RDDC is all about. For any questions, feedback, or show requests, please email our support at realdoubledosechannel@yandex.com. That's realdoubledosechannel at yandex.com, or our blog for food for thought segments, tips, and so forth, and soon to be prizes coming as well. Any special offers, to send it to the email support with sign me up in the subject box. And as always, we look forward to hearing from you, and please feel free to leave a comment or like anything that you please. So today's conversation is about anticipation of expectations. How can we utilize the same feelings that we have within that for something more greater than ourselves? Like, I started thinking about it. I mean, it really got my blood rushing, after a couple of incidents happened where my computer needed a complete overhaul from crashing, and I thought, why is this happening right now? Isn't the law of attraction on my side? And I realized things can be a negative if we want them to be, or positive. No matter how you look at it, there's something to be learned and had out of all of the experiences we encounter. But I started thinking about something that I really wanted to do. Sometimes it's other people saying, oh, I can't wait for this to happen. And I'm thinking, oh, that sounds good. And they get really excited, almost like a kid waiting for Christmas or their birthday to come. And I started thinking, I'm like, wow, like if we could put the same energy and thought forms into being excited about things happening in our lives and belief, then I think things would turn out a heck of a lot differently for all of us. I mean, it is about momentum and thoughts and emotions. I don't know if it was Bob Proctor or someone who said that the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, should be actually Think and Feel Rich, or something like that. Don't quote me. But, I thought about that, and I'm like, wow, if, when we sit for example, if we sit at a restaurant and we order something off the menu, and it looks so fabulous in our mind as we're smelling the aromas and creating everything that we're about to see on that plate. Now, it might not be completely organized, or the salt might need some pepper and balance, but we still wait eagerly, whether we're sitting there eating our little toast or baguettes and waiting for the waiter to come and say, here you go, here's your fresh and hot meal. It's almost like you just get this rush inside of you, like, oh, I can't wait to taste this. I mean, you have to look at it that way. Or your birthday's coming, and every year, or whatever happens, your significant other or family is going to come out with something extravagant for your birthday. You don't know what it is, but you know it's coming. Or, hey, honey, we're going to have dinner tonight, a little private, me and you. Get ready. Bring out the teddies. Bring out something. You never know. It's just that anticipation that gets you ready for the expectation. Like, we believe that that's happening. Why? Because we can see it. We know if we go to a job and clock in and clock out, we're going to get a paycheck every 2 weeks. Now, that's not always the case, but majority of the time it is. And then as soon as when we order something in the restaurant, we see it in front of the menu and we say, this is what we want. Bam. Let the waiter go get it and bring it to our table. We have that understanding of physicality, materialistic manifestations. Let's say it that way. But it comes down to feeling that within ourselves, being able to say, I am going to put an order out there on my life, for what I want in my life. And I'm going to have the belief system to be able to understand that my emotions, thoughts, and love and mentality all combined in a one beautiful recipe. Being able to submit that and waiting for it to come out is just good enough for me. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes in a kitchen. It doesn't have to be someone surprising you at the door. But if we have the belief that we're going to be sitting down to a beautiful dinner once we order off a menu, what's so wrong with us having that same menu upon our lives? I mean, I'm taking all this into consideration every day as I go forward, and many others that I know. But we should be able to place that within our lives and understand the belief systems of the anticipations of the expectations that we're waiting for, whether it be a new house, a new pair of shoes, a new bike, a new promotion at work, or a new entrepreneurship, a new friendship, a walk down the path and maybe seeing a bunny rabbit playing in the fields with its mother. I don't know. But ultimately, we should be able to give ourselves that much faith, at least that much faith. It's different to have so much faith in everyone else but ourselves. What gives us the right to not have faith within the one thing that is for sure? One thing is for sure: as we live, we will die. And it's how we live, not how many days, not exactly what we're going to be having every single moment on those days, but how those days went, what time and what efforts did we do within those days, what risk of happiness did we take, or did we stay so conditioned to believe that if we make a move, we're going to just completely collapse? One thing that Jim Rohn, I believe, and I quote, I don't know exactly the words word for word, got a lot of things going on, but he said, that's one thing that we're all sure of, is we are going to die. So make the best out of what we have now. Anticipation of the expectations, of the manifestations, of the love and beliefs that we have, whether it be whatever you want. Let's put it down on our own menu and write down exactly what we're anticipating and the expectations of what that anticipation entails, and have belief and faith into those things that will come, no matter how long it might be. The more we push it back with resistance and doubt, it is going to take longer. It might be a couple days, couple weeks, months, years, I don't know. But we have to be able to give ourselves that same menu of life, of all the things that we hope for, dream of, and love, and be able to get into those things. So, this is your host, Lex. And I forgot to mention at the beginning, but if you want to check out the blog, that's Real Double Dose Channel at yandex.com. That's for the support and contact. And realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. That's realdoubledosechannel.blogspot.com. You can go over there, leave a comment, check it out, see if there's any insights or tips or just things that, serving up a slice of everyday life are about. And, make sure you just give yourself some extra love and be able to see how that flourishes into others. So you stay blessed and only you, and look forward to speaking with you all again soon. Take care.